Welcome back, Anime Cousins fam, for another episode of the Anime Cousins podcast. Woo-woo!
Yeah.
An actual episode, not a mini-sode this time.
Right. Yeah. It's been a lot of minisodes.
Yes, but I like our mini-sodes. They're just like,
No,
let's
it's
just get this topic out, and that's it.
fine.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So this episode we are gonna go over the fall anime lineup. I am very excited about a lot of these, and I don't know a lot of the other ones.
Yeah, there's some that I haven't even heard of, so I'm excited to, learn some new stuff.
Yeah, so let's just dive right in. Let's talk about what I'm very excited about.
Of course,
The
everyone is.
final part
Do you think
of
it's
Attack
actually
on
going to be the
Titan.
final? Do you
Hmm?
truly think it's going to be the final?
I don't know.
Because I feel like they might break it up again.
You think so?
I
We're
feel
gonna
like
have like
they
a
might.
part 4?
I feel like part 4 sounds cleaner than part 3.
That's real.
But who knows? It might be the final part. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I don't know. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Attack on Titan season 4 has been broken down into many parts over the past it's been like 2 years, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Season 4, they're really drawing it out. They're really trying to reel us in, I guess. I'm not even sure.
I thought it was
But
for money, but I can't even tell anymore if it's for money because I feel like it's not. Whatever. It
because it's actually like irritating at this point. Like,
it
I
is.
almost want to go read the manga. Like, that's how irritated I am with this. And I don't like reading manga, like, not online. Like, I don't want to go buy Attack on Titan either. So, because I'd have
Mm,
to, not that I have to buy all of it, but
right.
I'd have
But
to
you'd
buy
have to buy
more.
like the last couple chapters, which is
Yeah.
no.
Excuse me. But, so yeah, Attack on Titan. So for those of you who aren't caught up, you can just fast forward a little bit. But we're at the point, with the rumbling now, and we're trying to figure out what the next thing that's about to happen. Are they about to
Kill
catch up to
Aaron,
Aaron?
or they're trying to help Aaron, or try to stop him without killing him. I feel like you're gonna have to kill him. To be honest with you,
How
there's
else?
no other
Yeah,
option.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. But are they really gonna be able to kill their friend? So I don't know. We'll see.
See, I know Mikasa, she's not gonna be able to do it. But I hope Armin is able to do it if he needs to.
Armin, I feel like could probably do it. If not, Connie, I feel like could
Connie can do it, yeah.
probably.
Hmm. Yeah, Connie's pissed off at this point. I feel
Yeah,
like he's done. Yeah.
which is real.
Hmm.
But yeah, Attack on Titan season 4, part 3. Hopefully
Yeah.
that's the last part. But like Jason said, it could be more. Who knows at
They're
this
gonna
point?
stretch it.
We'll find out. That what
Yeah.
would you say?
I said they love stretching things for as long
Yeah,
as they can, which is annoying, but it is what it is.
very annoying. But yeah, this is coming out in November.
Yep.
Um, so let's keep it pushing.
All right.
Spy Family season 2 is coming out,
Season
or is
two,
it
part
already out?
two.
Huh?
Didn't season 2 already start? You mean season 2, part 2, or is it just straight season 2? I thought
I
season 2 was
think I
already out.
thought I thought what we saw was season
Oh, you're right. That was
1,
still
part
season 1,
1 and
part
2.
1. Yeah, yeah, you're right. So season 2. Okay, cool.
Okay,
All right.
I was checking. I was
No,
like,
you're right. You're right. I
okay.
see. I'm not used to. I'm still
The
stuck in my
parts
old ways where parts didn't exist, where it was just seasons. So
I don't get all the parts. I really don't.
I
But
don't get it either. Just come
I
out with
mean,
seasons.
but also it kind of makes sense if you want to like stay on top of things, but also at the same time give the animation studios some time. So like
True.
I understand it.
Yeah,
Um,
it makes sense. Plus, if you want to do like an actual full arc, like maybe they didn't finish the arc in the first season, so they just want to do a part 2 to be like, okay,
yeah,
this is where it actually ends.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, so season 2 of Spy Family, I don't even remember where it ended off. But either way, I'm very excited to continue the shenanigans with the Forger
Forgers.
family.
Yeah. They're
So
always up to something. Always something
always,
crazy is happening. This
always.
man can't catch a break.
Poor Lloyd. Honestly, like this dynamic, like this show, I don't it's just such a unique and just adorable show. Like I love everything about it. I feel like it's a show that really reaches so many different audiences. Like everyone should love this show. It's got action, it's got comedy, it's
Hmm.
the little bit of romance. I
little
don't really
sprinkle of romance. Yeah, sometimes you
like
be
a
catching them
sprinkle.
having a moment, and then like it's interrupted with a comedy bit, but that's
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, I love Spy Family, and I'm excited. Like I said, I don't remember where it fell off. Do you remember where it fell off on season 1?
Ooh, I cannot remember when the last episode of season 1 was.
Because we
Ooh,
finally met the dog. I do remember,
right.
like, he was introduced
Fine,
into
yeah.
the story, and he doesn't
Good
say
boy.
bark, he says borf. I
His
remember
Borf
that.
is great.
But I really don't remember what was happening. I mean, Anya's still working on trying to. She just got what are those stars called?
Oh god damn it, what are those
Stellas
stars?
or something?
Something like that. Something that makes her better than everybody else,
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know.
But yeah, it seems like she's still working on, like, getting to
Getting his
know
mini.
Damien or whatever his name is.
And Damien's in love with her, but he's not gonna, show
Not
it.
gonna admit
Yeah.
it. But yeah, so yeah, Spy Family season 2. That's another big one that I'm sure a lot of people are excited about, because I know I am.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Next up, Rising of the Shield Hero season 3.
I'm not looking forward to this one at all, to be honest with you, because season 2 was not hitting, in my personal opinion. So I just
Oh
it wasn't giving like the season 1 energy, and I kind of just fell off. Like I think I maybe made like 8 episodes in, and it was like, nah, I can't do it no more.
Oh
Like
no!
it
I
wasn't
was ready
giving.
for you to tell us all about how
I'm
exciting season 3
sorry.
was.
I'm sorry. I'm not excited for it. I will watch it because I'm hoping that it'll give back the season 1 energy, but I doubt. I just have doubts. So I will
Aw,
eventually watch the rest of season 2 just to prep for season 3, which is out
okay.
in November, right? Yeah.
I I think so. I think this one
Yeah.
isn't right away.
Yeah.
Um, but okay. I mean, I only watched a couple episodes of season 1. I like
Right.
season 1 from what I
Season 1
saw,
is
but
amazing. It's just season 2, it just certain parts dragged way too long and other parts weren't hit. Like it's
mhm.
like I've read some of the manga, so I knew what was supposed to happen and certain things didn't. So it was just like
Got you.
yeah.
So it wasn't like the story, it was just the way they like portrayed it.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang. That
Yeah.
sucks. Well,
But it is what it is.
it is what it is.
Mhm.
Rising of the Shield Hero, I know we talked about it. I feel like we talked about it a couple episodes ago. Obviously in my Courtney's Corner, but I feel like we talked about it before then as well. I can't
We
remember
did.
why.
We talked about when the first season came out. Yeah, and I was super
Yeah.
excited for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Because the first season was amazing.
Yeah.
It really was. I
Makes
loved
sense.
it. It was great.
Yeah. Okay, well, season
Crap.
3.
Yeah. Season 3. Hopefully it'll do better. I really hope it does. Because sometimes
Okay.
animes just have like that lull season where it's just not
Yeah.
as good, but they come back. There's certain ones that have done that. I can't think of any
Well,
right now, but I'm sure there are.
something somewhere. For sure. I feel like some of the longer animes out there have
Yeah.
seasons that are kind of like in the middle. And I feel like one of those might be Bleach.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I know
Have
I'm
some
only
trash.
on like season 4 of Bleach right now. But uh I've heard that there are whole seasons that you could skip of Bleach, and
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
I
Why?
mean, they're just that good. Like, honestly, I didn't really enjoy it. There's one that you're probably gonna come to. I think you're really close to it, about a princess. I feel like that one didn't need to be there. It doesn't really
Okay.
add much to the story, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't restarted my Bleach journey in a while because I'm focusing on
And
one
One
big
Piece.
3 right now, which is One Piece.
Mhm.
Shout out to my jacket. Yeah.
Oh.
The next anime, Tokyo Revengers season 3.
Mm,
Now, you know that I have only just started Tokyo Revengers.
yes.
So I have no idea what season 3 is going to be about, but I'm excited for it. I have not watched any more of Tokyo Revengers, but that's just because I have not watched very much anime at all in the past 2 weeks. But what can you talk about, spoiler free, what season 3 is going to be about?
Spoiler free. He made another mistake. A bad one,
Cool.
a very bad one, and
Cool.
he has to fix that, or things are gonna be crap for him. and
Cool.
everybody.
Cool. Love that. Love that for him.
Yeah.
Great. Shout out to
Sorry,
that.
I'm trying not to ruin it for you. I need you to catch
No,
up.
no, that's okay. Because Tokyo Revengers, it seems like it's such an interesting anime. I really need to spend more time watching it, but yeah, I'm excited that the show is continuing. I don't know how is the manga still going. Do you know?
I think the manga is done. If yeah, because I think this is either the last season or there's one more after this. I'm pretty sure this is the
Okay,
last season though.
okay.
Mm.
3 or 4 sounds like nice even numbers for
Oh yeah.
anime.
Mhm.
So yeah, no, I'm excited about that. You think it's gonna be? Are you more excited about this than Shield Hero?
Then Shield Hero. Uh, yeah, I'm more excited for this one than Shield Hero, definitely. Because I was more engaged in this one. I want to
Okay.
say mainly because I didn't read this one, so didn't have any expectations.
Got you.
Well, if I read it and they mess it up, I have some expectations. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Mm, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's exciting. Shout out to Tokyo Revengers.
Indeed.
Um, yeah, Tokyo Revengers. We did just talk about that, and I want to say that was episode 7.
I
We
want to say,
talked
yeah.
about Tokyo Revengers.
Wasn't that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago. Anyway, the next anime, Doctor Stone. I think this is season. Is it season 2 part 2 or
I
season
want to
3
say
part
season
2?
2 part 2. Yeah.
Okay.
So many
Either way,
parts.
it's the New World part 2. I know that. I just didn't know if New World was season 2 or season 3. But yeah, what's going on with Dr. Stone?
So they have gotten to the point where they can do geography and stuff like that. So it is possible war times.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how that goes.
Okay. Yeah, Dr. Stone is still on my wheel, so I have not watched it yet. I assume it's about a doctor and stones, so I don't know.
Kinda, yeah. It's about Doctor and the Stone Age, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm excited about that one. That one, Tokyo Revengers, Fire Force, all of those, like around that time, I've wanted to watch, and I've only gotten one of them on my wheel.
True.
So,
yeah. Dang.
So I'm telling you, I've been wanting to watch Fire Force for like 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, it's just been unlucky career spends getting stuff that you don't even care about. Yeah.
Shout out to Beelzebub.
Yeah. Oh god, that one is a waste, but that's
terrible waste of my life.
fine.
Anyway,
I guess, but that's an hour we can't get back.
like we actually watched all 3 episodes.
Yep.
Anyway, so the next one I will have to say that I'm actually the most excited about, probably besides Attack on Titan.
I haven't read it, and I don't know anything about it besides what you have told me about it. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I
didn't know you didn't. What?
I know it's about a girl who is unlucky and everybody who comes in contact with her dies or something bad happens to them, and a guy who cannot be killed. That is what I basically know. Yeah.
And that's it. And their life, and that's like, so he wants to die.
Right.
Hold on. Actually, I will just read the blurb for you.
Okay.
I think so we can all experience it together. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay. After reading the conclusion of her favorite manga series, Fuko finally feels ready to end her existence. For the past 10 years, Fuko has been afflicted by a condition that brings extreme misfortune to anyone who touches her. This has had a drastic effect on her surroundings, even inadvertently resulting in the deaths of those around her, including her parents. As she stands on a bridge Above train tracks, Fuko is touched by a strange man, causing the footing underneath him to break and dropping him in front of an oncoming train. However, when Fuko finds the man's corpse, she discovers that his body is regenerating and that he's coming back to life. The man, whom Fuko names Andy, is immortal, and like her, he also wishes for death. Initially dismissive, Fuko eventually decides to team up with Andy to give him the best death possible, but a mysterious organization lurks in the shadows, hoping to take advantage of the duo's bizarre abilities.
Okay. All right.
So
I thought it would be more of them just trying to like kill him in very interesting ways, but it sounds like somebody's trying to control them. All right.
it's actually both.
Both?
I think.
Okay.
I mean, like, so the reason, so this is a manga that I just randomly saw it on the shelf and it looked interesting, and I started reading it, and when I found out that it was actually getting a anime adaptation, I was really excited. Like, this is the first like thing that I discovered on my own that's getting an anime adaptation, and I'm really excited about it. And I'm actually going to try to catch up on all of the volumes that I have, because I haven't been reading it. I'm only on volume 2, I think. But I have 6 of them.
6? And you're only on 2?
I know. I haven't been reading any of my manga. Like, I was trying to catch up on Blue Lock first, because I have 7 Blue Lock volumes, and I just dropped it on the floor. It's gonna stay there. I have 7 Blue Lock volumes, and I'm on 5, I think. I was gonna try to read those first, then go over to Undead Unluck, then go back to Don.
Okay.
And then Call of the Night. No, and then Kaiju, and then Call of the Night. Yeah, what I was gonna say is, I actually never finished reading Sweat and Soap, which I actually need to go back and read because
you recommended that one to me. I thought you'd love that one
because it's so funny. Okay, but here's the problem. If I sit and I have time to engage in like anime like things or whatever, I usually watch anime. I don't usually think, let me go read my manga. That's what I should be doing. I need to like stop staring at a screen all the time. And I literally, out of all of these I have up here, how many I've actually read?
Probably a 4th.
Let's see. I feel like that's very optimistic saying I read a 4th of it, when I think I probably read like a 7th of it, maybe. I don't know. I haven't read that many. Like, I think I've only read like fully like 6 of these, but I've started probably like 12 of them.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, because like one of them.
That's good.
Well, so one of them I probably won't finish because it's actually not as exciting as I thought. Was the Karate Survivor one?
Karate Survivor.
Huh. Yeah, it's called Karate Survivor in Another World.
And so he gets isekai into a place and he uses karate to get by?
Yeah, actually. And that's probably why I don't like it, is because it's an isekai.
Yes, stop getting isekai. You hate isekai.
But I bought this a long time ago.
Okay, that's fine then. You didn't know.
Because I read it and it sounded interesting. Yeah. Like, I read the back of it and I was like, oh. Because that was just when I was buying manga. That sounded interesting. And
that's probably during that Barnes & Noble's deal.
What is this?
I don't even know what that is.
The Isekai deities know only peace.
What? Oh, I told you to get that. That boy is heat. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That boy is heat. They have an anime if you just want to watch it. It's great.
So yeah, Undead Unluck. I have only gotten through 2 volumes of it, but I'm really excited about seeing the anime adaptation. I hope it's good. I'll be honest. I'm gonna tell you. Huh?
Did you see the trailer for it yet? There's a trailer out for it.
I'm waiting to watch the episode. It literally drops tomorrow.
Gotcha. All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And I'll let you know how I feel.
There it is.
I will let you all know how I feel, because this is something I've been excited about for a while. Anyway, moving on. Have you heard of the Apothecary Diaries?
I've heard of that one. It's the one where like it's this girl and she kind of gets like kidnapped almost. Is that the right one? Cuz and she like can do like make potions and stuff like that, right? Maybe that's not the one I'm thinking
I
of.
think so.
Tell me about it.
Okay, you ready for the blurb?
Yes, please give me
Okay.
the blur cuz I'm
Okay.
failing.
No, I think you, because I see the word kidnap, so I think you're right. So, in an imperial court in ancient China, it has been a few months since a 17-year-old girl known as Mao Mao was, I guess that's how you say that. I'm not sure. Um,
All right.
was kidnapped and forced to work as a low-level servant at the emperor's palace. She still manages to retain her curious and pragmatic spirit, planning to work until her years of servitude are over. One day, however, she catches wind of the fact that the emperor's two infants have fallen gravely ill. She decides to secretly take action, drawing on her experience as a pharmacist raised in the poor red light district. Despite Mao Mao's attempts to remain anonymous, she soon catches the eye of Jinshi, an influential eunuch who recognizes her talents. Mao Mao soon finds herself in the emperor's inner court, where she gradually makes a name of herself by utilizing her knowledge and eccentric personality to solve various medical mysteries.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting, right?
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it'll be great or it'll be a flop. There is no middle ground for that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I 100% agree. Like, I feel like there's so much room for that to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But that concept sounds interesting. Like,
It
I
does.
would watch a couple episodes of that.
Oh yeah, that's getting at least 3 for me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotta give it the good old 3.
Yeah.
The good old 3. So yeah, that one sounds interesting. Also, like, by the way, anyone of you guys listening, or especially if you're watching on YouTube, if you know about any of these anime or you're excited about it, please comment, tell us. If there's any other ones that you're excited about, please also comment and tell us. Because we're only going to talk about like 12-ish of them, and there's
Yeah.
literally like 40 anime coming out, 50, 60. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Shangri-La Frontier. Have you heard about that one?
Shangri-La Frontier. Yeah, I already watched the first episode of that.
Okay, so you want to talk
That
about it?
one, yeah, actually, I will. So it's about this kid, and he basically plays like a lot of like shit MMOs and stuff, like shit games, pretty much. He's like, oh, I like playing trash, so I'm gonna play trash. And eventually, he gets to the point where he's played all these trash games and stuff like that, and some his like I guess what would I call it? The salesperson at the gaming store he goes to recommends him this other game. And wait, is that the right thing I'm thinking of? Yeah, because there's 2 shows out like that.
Yeah, a VR game.
Yeah, and he so basically he takes this game, tries it out, and makes the goofiest looking character I've ever seen. Like, it's got like this weird chicken hawk mask.
I was gonna say it's like a bird head, right?
Yeah, like a bird head. But like, he is disgustingly broken in the game. Like, off rip, he's like just getting all these abilities. He hasn't even gotten to like the main city. He's gonna be extremely powerful. If you like stuff where it's like, oh, I'm in a video game, you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like another powered character, and
it's another overpowered character in another world kind of thing. Yeah, it's an isekai at the end of the day. Yeah, I know how you feel about isekai, but it's an isekai. It's gonna be decent. It'll scratch your isekai itch if you're looking for. But I mean, I don't think anyone's hurting for isekai right now.
There's like 11 of them, so
there's so many.
I mean, that does sound interesting, but like not interesting for me to watch.
No, I feel like you would not like this one at all. But there's definitely, isekai people who would actually enjoy it.
Yeah. No, like that's definitely that is made for someone. Just not
yes, definitely. No, definitely not. No, not at
all. But okay, yeah, moving on. So, like I said, well, actually, I don't remember if I said that on here or not. But I always try to give a nice mix of anime that's coming out. So this is a shoujo. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You is the title.
That's a lot of reallys, and I've never heard of this anime.
It literally has the longest blurb, but I'm going to read this whole thing. Okay, ready? Upon graduating middle school, Rentaru Aijo manages to confess to the girl he loves. Unfortunately, he gets rejected, making it his 100th rejection in a row.
Dang! In middle school, you asked 100 people out?
Middle school is crazy. Okay. Having experienced heartbreak after heartbreak, he goes to a matchmaking shrine and prays with the hope of finally getting a girlfriend in high school. Suddenly, the god of the shrine appears, promising Rentaru that he will meet 100 soulmates in high school.
That's a lot.
Although skeptical at first, Rentaro quickly acknowledges the truth behind the god's words when two of his soulmates, Hikari and Karane, confess to him the very same day that they meet him. Oh my goodness. However, there was one detail that the god forgot to tell Rentaro. If any of his soulmates fails to get into a relationship with him, they will die!
Wait, what? Oh, God. Then he can't be with any of them because they'll die. Wait, then he has to be with all of them. This is a harem.
I'm sorry. Okay. Now trapped in a matter of life and death, Rentaro decides to date all of his soulmates with a heart so big that it can be shared among 100 girlfriends. Rentaro makes the most out of his unanticipated high school life, with the Rentaro family growing even larger. Oh my God. That sounds so funny.
It sounds extremely funny and super stupid. I'll probably watch it. I'll give it a couple episodes. I'm not gonna lie. Just watching this man try to like put it all together, having 100 girlfriends, them probably arguing about who's the favorite, stuff like that.
Oh my gosh. I might have misjudged. I thought that sounds like more of a comedy more than
yeah,
like
this is
a
definitely
shoujo.
a comedy, yeah.
But that sounds so funny. We should watch it together because
I'm down.
That sounds so funny. Oh my gosh. So I only read like a little bit at the beginning. So I never read through the whole thing. As you can see how I reacted.
Yes, that was an authentic reaction right there.
Oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. Wow. Okay, yeah. So what was that again? The 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you.
We're just gonna call it 100 girlfriends for short.
That's exactly what the internet said.
Okay,
that people just call it 100 girlfriends for short. Anyway, that sounds crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next one I wanted to talk about is one that is a Netflix anime. It's called Pluto. Have you heard about Pluto?
I heard it was made by the same person who made that one anime that's super popular. It's like a cult classic for anime. It's called Monster. But besides that, I don't know much about it.
Okay. So yeah, Pluto. Are you ready for the blurb?
Yes, go with the blurb.
Okay. Famous for his military service in the 39th Asian War, the legendary Swiss robot
Give it a shot. You got it.
Mont
Blanc? Mont. Is there a T?
It's MONT BLANC. Mont Blanc.
Yeah,
Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
Okay. Legendary Swiss robot Mont Blanc is violently murdered.
All right.
Yep. Humans and robots around the world mourn for the beloved celebrity. Mont Blanc's popularity only grew in the years following the war, thanks to his dedication to nature conservation and his loving personality. Once a fellow war veteran, robotic Europol detective Geist is sent to investigate Mont Blanc's tragic demise. In his pursuit, Geist uncovers evidence of a mysterious entity known only as Pluto. He also learns of a conspiratorial plot to dismantle the eight specialized robots from around the world who participated in the war. Racing against time to save those who still remain, Geist grapples with his memory, morality, and a world full of hate, desperately attempting to defend the fragile coexistence of man and machine.
Watch that. I do love me some weird robot sci-fi kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is giving something Jason would watch.
Oh yeah, that's definitely up my alley. If it's got robots in it and there's like some sort of world plot, then yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, some type of historical, something in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, that does sound interesting, and it is on Netflix. So I try to pick some stuff that aren't just gonna be on Crunchyroll. Um. But yeah, no, that one. I can't remember. Like I try to look at a bunch of different articles and see which ones overlap. And then I also try to see just other ones that are just sound interesting.
Okay.
So yeah, that one sounded interesting.
I'm down to watch this.
So the next one that I saw that sounded interesting, Under Ninja. Have you heard about that one?
I have not. I'm assuming it's a ninja show.
Probably. Okay. A high school loner is given the part-time job of Sorry.
But
I didn't read that in the right cadence. Let me try that again.
Alright.
A high school loner is given the part-time job of a lifetime as a modern-day ninja tasked to perform international assassinations.
Schooler?
A high schooler, yes, a high school loner, correct.
Oh, okay.
After World War II, as you can see, I can't read. Let me try it again. After World War II, Allied Command in Japan developed a new agency to help manage terrorism and violence within the Pacific region. The agency was staffed with ninja, and they were initially tasked to handle domestic affairs. Eventually, that program grew to its current form, managing 20,000 ninja across a range of domestic and international affairs. One of those ninjas happens to be Kudo, which I guess is the
name of the guy.
I guess.
The high schooler,
I guess so. The 17-year-old high school. Okay, hold on. Okay, in the beginning, it called him a loner, and now it's calling him a loser. So I don't know if he is both a loner and a loser.
It's probably both. Usually,
or if it was
you're
a
a loner in an anime, you're also a loser. So
Probably.
yeah.
Anyway, so the 17-year-old high school loser is now poised to be the next line of defense against a potential surge in foreign assassins invading Tokyo.
He gonna die.
Yeah.
It sounds like you setting him up for failure. Jesus Christ.
I'm confused as how he so is it just some random high schooler that just is he?
I guess he has ninja qualities, like he blends in, nobody sees him, stuff like that. Unnoticed.
Maybe. I don't know, but that one it jumped out. It sounded interesting, but
I'll give this one an episode. Not maybe not 3, but if you grab me in the first episode, I might continue to watch.
Yeah, that's real. That's fair.
It has potential. Yeah.
Potential. We love potential around here.
We do love potential.
Cause and I try to be optimistic because we absolutely shat on Oshinoko, and for it to be as interesting as it was,
That's true. Yeah, we did shit on that boy. It was great.
Right. So trying to give it the good old college try if it at least sounds remotely interesting. But anyway. So the next one is called Shy. Have you heard about Shy?
I've actually watched the first episode of Shy.
Oh, so do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, sure, why not? So, it's like a world where like superheroes have like come into play pretty much. Like they weren't a thing for a while, and then all of a sudden like they're now superheroes. There's not a lot of superheroes, but there's some superheroes. And you follow this girl. Her persona is shy because she's shy. Like in reality, she's shy. And she actually messes up one of her assignments. Not okay. It wasn't her fault, but she took it as like I have failed, and it's about like her basically joining, like coming to the terms that like you can't save everyone, but you can always try to save everyone. And it's about her basically joining the equivalent of the Justice League of their world. So it's a superhero. It's a superhero piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that sounds interesting. Yeah, it like I looked at the what's it called?
Trailer.
The poster. No, I don't watch any. I don't actually watch any.
You don't watch trailers? Wow.
Not really.
I guess you don't get spoiled that way.
Not even like in any other thing. Like, I don't watch movie
Not even
trailers.
movie trailers? Really?
Unless I'm forced to, like, on a screen when I go to the movies. Like,
Mhm.
no, I don't watch movie trailers because they end up spoiling. Like, there are some movie trailers that will literally give away the entire plot of the movie
That is true, yeah.
and all of the funny parts
That is,
in the
yeah, that's
trailer.
true.
So
Yeah.
I just try to avoid them. If I really want to watch something, I don't watch the trailer.
I respect that. You
Uh,
are a commodity because that normally doesn't happen. People usually watch the trailers, but all right.
Yeah, if I can avoid it, I avoid it. But like sometimes you can't avoid it.
All right, I respect that. Yeah.
But yeah, no. So Shy does sound interesting. I definitely might have
I'm
to
gonna
do that
continue
one.
it personally. I watched the first episode. I think it's worth watching, in my opinion.
Okay.
Definitely has potential. The animation quality is amazing. Some of the like sequences and like it was beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. No,
So
I'm
I recommend
excited.
it. Mm.
Okay. All right. Moving on to I'm gonna butcher this. Frieren?
Free Aaron. Free Aaron.
Free Aaron. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cause how would I know that? But okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Free Aaron Beyond Journey's End. Have you seen that one?
I have read this one.
You've read it. Okay. Go off, Jason.
So it's about this group who recently just defeated the Demon King.
Okay.
So back from victory, there's like two humans and like I want to say he's a gnome and an elf, and you follow this elf around, and it's about her basically like feeling like she's not making connections with people because she outlives them. So like her party like breaks up and she comes back later to see them and they're old and they're like she's the same. It's about her coming to like realize like more about humanity and stuff like that.
Cause she's like an elf and time passes differently for her, right?
They live hundreds of years and they like you'll be lucky if a human lives 100 years. Right. So like she sees people die, like the people she cares about more die, and she's like, I only knew them for like a limited amount of time. For her, it's like a day, but for them, it was like their whole life.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. It's an interesting way to look at elves.
Depressing.
It's extremely depressing sometimes, but other times it's like, oh wow, she really does care. But she's like, she's very like standoffish. So it looks like things don't bother her, but they really do. Okay.
It did sound a little depressing, but it did sound interesting. Like you said, kind of seeing what their life is like as elves through their lens. So that does it. That does sound interesting.
Yeah, I think personally it's a good way to like people who want to like live forever or want immortality. It's a good way to look at it. Like everything eventually just turns to sand in your hand. Like you don't get to hold on to nothing. Everyone around you dies. It's nice. Yeah. It's like if you guys have or if you have, I don't think you have because I don't think we spun To Your Eternity on the wheel yet. Okay, if you've seen To Your Eternity, it's kind of like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the hell out of it because I love the manga.
Yeah, I didn't even know you read that manga, but it's Jason-esque. Yeah, I can see.
That's definitely up my alley. Somebody who lives forever and watches people die around them. Yeah, that's me too.
Love that for you. But okay, moving on to the next one. So this is called You Were Experienced, I Was Not, Our Dating Story. Have you heard about that one?
Not at all. What is that title?
I didn't think you've heard about this one. Okay, so here we go. Ryoto Kashima is a gloomy high schooler. As part of a punishment game, he was forced to confess to Runa Shirakawa, a girl from the top of the school cast.
What is that? What's a school cast? Like, is she like top tier? Like she's...
Like, CASTE? Cast? Is that?
Whenever I think of cast, I think of a play.
Right. It has an E on the end. Is it still cast? Cast?
I think it's still cast, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what a cast is. But let's just probably like the top of the school.
Right. Like the hierarchy and whatnot. Tier, she's up there, yeah.
So a girl from the top of the school cast who was admired by everyone. They ended up going out for the unexpected reason of, I'm free now, so... That's literally what it says.
I'm free now? Oh, God.
Anyway, okay. But Ryoto ends up following and eavesdropping on Runa, being confessed by a handsome soccer club member, and Runa bringing Ryoto, whom she had just begun dating to her own room as a matter of course. What?
What's happening?
Hold on. Okay. They have different friends and ways to have what? Okay, hold on. They have different friends and ways to have fun, and they are different in almost every way. Nonetheless, they begin to relate with each other after being surprised by their differences every day and accepting them. What?
Joe, what is happening?
What does that have to do with the title?
It does not have anything to do with anything.
So,
are they dating or are they just friends? Because it's confusing.
it sounds like they are dating unexpectedly after he was being a stalker.
They're dating other people as well?
So they ended up going out for the extended. What?
Is she too popular so she can't be seen with him, so she dates other people while they secretly date?
I'm honestly very confused by this description.
This is very confusing. I think I'm gonna have to see it in order to understand what's happening.
So what I'm actually gonna do is try to find another description, because I just feel like that was a bad description.
No, that was terrible.
Usually they're not that. That was bad. Like,
that was bad.
A bittersweet coming-of-age romance between a boy who has zero experience with love and a popular girl who's gone all the way. Introverted high school student Ryoto is forced to confess to his crush, the most popular and beautiful girl in school, Luna. Surprisingly enough, she replies, "Then how about we go out? I'm single right now, anyhow." Then, right after school, she invites Ryoto to her room, despite being completely different from one another, including the amount of experience with love and types of friends they have. The two of them are about to embark on a relationship full of firsts. Okay, that sounds so much better.
Oh my god, that first one was confusing. This one is like, okay, I get it. All right, they are dating, and they're just he's unexperienced, she's got some experience, and they're just working. Okay, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Okay, that actually sounds kind of cute.
I could watch that.
But yeah, no, that sounded interesting now that we got a better description of it.
Yeah, that was Mal, come on, get better. You're supposed to be the My Anime, like everyone comes to you. Do better on your descriptions.
Yeah, that was trash. Anyway. Okay, so this next one, have you heard of Bullbuster?
Not at all. Bullbuster. Are they fighting bulls? Or?
No.
Okay.
And what's so funny, because the first time I like glanced at it, I'm like, it's a what now? Like I was like, because obviously it looks like Bullbuster, but it's not.
Yeah.
So a young engineer, Tetsuro Okino, is transferred to a vermin extermination company called Hato Industries with a new robot Bullbuster that he developed himself. There, Hato Industries, a small company with little money, and its president Tajima are against a mysterious creature. There are fuel costs for robots, labor costs for pilots, and of course, wasting even a single bullet is unacceptable. Between their ideals of extermination and the reality of budgets, what does the future hold for Hato?
So, it's about extermination. It could be. No, it sounds weird, but it could be interesting.
It sounds so. What's interesting to me reading this is the whole like, we have to defeat all these people. We got to stay in budget. I feel like that's kind of funny. Like, I feel like
funny, right? Y'all here wasting money. Did you just fire?
Right. He said
even out of your pay.
Even a single bullet wasted is unacceptable. Like that just sounds funny to me. Like that it's just bringing a really realistic like element to trying to destroy whatever all these things are. Like I feel like that's different and that's funny. Like that's I would watch it just because that just sounds funny to me. But
we can add it to stuff that we watch together. I'm down to give it a couple episodes. It does sound goofy as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It does sound mad goofy, but it sounds So I'm not sure. So I did enjoy like kind of just randomly stumbling upon these anime, but so I have one honorable mention that I didn't pull up the blurb for it only because I despise the animation style of this. I actually kind of want you to look it up because maybe it's just me, but so this anime is called MF Ghost. It's a racing anime, which I was intrigued by that. And I actually did try. I tried, Jason. I tried to watch the trailer.
Yeah.
But I can't get past the animation. And
Oh, it's 3D. Oh, it's rough 3D.
yeah.
Oh, wait, is this okay? It's the sequel to Initial D. Okay, all right. So Initial
Okay.
D is like a very old school, like another one of those cult classic animes about racing.
Like Speed Racer?
Animation was absolutely garbage in my personal opinion. I hated it. I did not a fan of Initial D.
Okay.
If it's the same, then I'm probably not gonna like this one either.
Okay. No, because I saw the poster for it and I was like, ugh, this is coming out now? Because I was looking at the poster, I'm like, this looks like it's from 1987.
Yeah.
And I looked at the animation and I'm like, ew. Like,
No, I'm literally looking at images now, and it is bad. It's as bad as Initial D was. As the thing is, the manga is probably better, but the anime is ass. And I only saw the anime of Initial D, and I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be just as bad because
Got
it
it.
looks the
Okay.
same.
Yeah. And so I was right to not like actually put that much thought into this,
Oh,
but okay.
yeah.
But
You
I
can tell people
was
about
I
it
was
if you want.
excited to see a racing anime though. Like that sounded cool, but But hey, if any of y'all watch MF Ghost and they're like, "Hey, no, this is great," tell me. Let me know.
Really though,
I still won't watch it, but I want you to tell me.
I might read it. Maybe.
That's real. But that is all of the anime that I have on my list. Like I said, there are more anime that is coming out this fall. If there's any more that you want us to talk about or want us to know about, please let us know. You can comment or join our Discord. But yeah, so that was that. A lot of different, very very different animes. Lots of genres to choose from. But there's a lot going on this fall, and the winter has a lot more things coming out too. So we'll be making an episode about that one coming up pretty soon.
Round 1, fight!
Okay, so next up, we haven't done this in a while, but our Battle Royale. Woo! If you're new here, we pin 2 anime characters against each other. We compare them on 5 categories. Strength, tactics, what is it? Strength, speed, tactics, likability, and attractiveness.
There it is.
And then once we have those 5 categories, we talk about them. Then we just pin these 2 characters against each other in an all-out brawl and see who would win. Typically, our battle royales are very one-sided, so hopefully that is not the case this time. So let's pull up the wheel and let's see who we get. All right, so we got the wheel pulled up. Let's see which 2 characters we get.
Hopefully, like somebody who actually can scrap. Might be somebody else.
Oh my God, is it Vegeta?
Oh, it is Vegeta. Okay.
Okay, Prince of the Saiyans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got
Who
here.
up against? If it's Goku, he lost.
Yep. It's not going to be a Dragon Ball character because I'm going to will it. I'm willing it. It's not going to be a Dragon Ball character.
Tanjiro. Oh my God. I don't even know.
I don't know about this one. So we have Vegeta and Tanjiro.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing is, I'm already thinking Vegeta versus Tanjiro. This is a very unbalanced type of situation. I'm not caught up on Super. I don't read the Demon Slayer manga, but
what's the last Dragon Ball that you've watched?
I haven't. I've seen Vegeta get to Super Saiyan Rose.
Okay. All right. We can work with that.
And I'm caught up to the point where Tanjiro has literally taught himself thunder breathing.
Yeah.
And did that on a broken leg.
Yeah, he did.
Tanjiro is a little OP sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so let's before we even get into all of that, let's do our categories.
Yep.
Strength is our first category. Who is stronger, Tanjiro or Vegeta, and this does include strength of their abilities.
Okay. If I'm going strength on their abilities as well, I might have to give it to Vegeta because Vegeta just has so many moves in his arsenal, and he's been training for dumb, stupid long. He has naturally just like he's disgustingly strong.
Yeah.
There's no denying his strength.
Right. I think this is where our battle royale is always difficult, is the whole power scaling thing across different animes, because I can't even say like Vegeta at like Super Saiyan could even like just step on Tanjiro. He could be, maybe. I don't know if it's Super Saiyan 2. I don't know if it's Super Saiyan Blue. Like I don't know where it is, but I definitely like agree that like his arsenal, his literal strength, because he trained in like crazy gravity conditions.
Gravity
and
conditions,
the strength of his
tons
like
of martial arts.
Right. And like
abilities.
the different Super Saiyan abilities as well. I feel like Vegeta kind of takes that one hands down.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so speed. And again, this is back to like the power scaling, because like I think well, would this count? Well, okay. Because I'm thinking about how
like instant transmission or
it's
nothing
exactly
like that. I'm going off straight like if they are moving, like in a like if they had to do a foot race, like who would win? And with his current lightning breathing, I want to say he moves at the speed of light, right?
I don't know. I think you're probably right, because don't you hear it afterwards?
Yeah,
like,
you hear it after he's done, like the like actual lightning. So I'm not sure. Vegeta is fast. He's dumb, stupid fast. Like some of the fight sequences are ridiculous. Like people can't see them.
But is this because you were talking about a foot race? But Vegeta can fly. So I'm like, I'm just trying to think about like.
I guess we've done somebody like speed before as flying, right? As well, like their movement in general. So
we were doing Tornado, I think.
Yeah, we used his. Yeah, so I still think his flying speed is still not the speed of light.
This is a really tough one, but I can go with you, and I can say that that's probably I don't actually know if that's the speed of light with Tanjiro's like move, but I know that he just like in a blink of an eye is over there, like so.
Yeah, so we're not feeling like instant or like if they have to use their fucking legs or use their fucking flying techniques.
Yeah, because okay, so I can give that one to Tanjiro. We can give that one to him.
I feel like it's dumb, stupid, close, but I feel like I'm gonna give it to Tanjiro.
Yeah, we can give that. I'm curious.
That fast on a broken leg. What's he gonna be like when his legs are actually?
I'm saying. So I'm actually curious what other people think about that one.
Oh no, they're gonna say we're wrong, but that's okay. I don't mind
taking that. Yeah. But they're always gonna put Dragon Ball above everything.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Anyway, this is interesting. Tactics and strategy. Who does this go to?
Ooh, I feel like that goes to. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about. I feel like. Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before where Tanjiro like threw up that axe, like literally in the beginning, like one of the first couple of episodes, he threw up that axe and like distracted you and like went around and like was able to attack him. Like that was something that we saw from him early on. Like I feel like he does have a level of strategy more than probably anyone else on his little trio, for sure. But
anyone on his trio, definitely, yeah.
But and the thing is, Vegeta, I feel like all of his goals are almost always just based off of I'm trying to catch up to Goku. I'm just trying to better myself for that ability. And then like when it comes to him fighting, is he more tactical and strategic than Goku? 100%.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. But I don't really see him like making
as a
major moves like that.
tactician.
Like that
But he
doesn't.
was a prince, which means he has training to be like some sort of military. Like he has to have had military training where he has to use tactics.
And I believe you, however,
But I haven't seen it. Yeah.
where are my examples, Jason?
Okay, you're right. He's a fighter.
Because I don't think he's just like, I'm just gonna go in head first. But sometimes I feel like he is kind of like that.
I mean, yeah, he's been hanging
Balls
out
to the wall.
around with Goku too much.
Yeah, that's probably. But yeah, I don't really think. I mean,
I think I'm with you on this one. I might go to Tanjiro.
okay.
Yeah.
This is difficult.
This one's weird. Yeah, this one's really weird.
It is. It's so hard. Okay, yeah, Tanjiro can have that one. Aha. So likability.
That's definitely Tanjiro. I mean, I love Vegeta, and he's probably one of my favorite characters in all of Dragon Ball. But he is not a likable dude. Like if we were just to meet him, he would not give off like likability. Like as
No.
you get to know him and spend
Yeah.
time with him, you know learn to love him and care for him. But like
Yeah.
off rip, he is definitely standoffish and
Yeah.
aggressive.
And what I think is interesting about Vegeta, like, he didn't used to be as friendly as he is now, I'd say. Like,
Yeah, he's gotten more friendly. Yeah.
and I think that is like with him becoming a dad and everything.
Mhm.
So I have actually appreciated his growth.
Yeah, definitely.
But I agree, he's still not a likable character. Like, well, not that he's not a likable character, but I wouldn't like him if I met him, like you said. Like he's standoffish and all of the things. So yeah, I do think that goes to Tanjiro as well. Now this is funny. Okay. Attractivist is our last category, and obviously if you haven't been here before, we scale everyone up, we age everyone up to an age appropriate age. I'll have to say Vegeta with that widow's peak, that's not very attractive. So
You got a widow's peak. Suck it. I'm joking.
What'd you say?
I have a widow's peak. How dare you?
Oh, you do? I didn't even notice.
I'm joking. It's fine. No, I get it.
But no, like I think it's just because Vegeta comes
down.
down.
It's an M. It's a whole M.
It's literally like it's so far. It's like
it's way down there. Yeah.
No, but I think like he's just. I think his son, like Future Trunks, looks so much better than Vegeta.
Yeah.
But then you gotta think about
there, so, you know.
Yeah. then you think about Tanjiro, and he's got this big old scar on his face.
Right.
And he looks boyish. So like,
boyish.
Even if I did age him up to look less boyish.
Oh. Hold on, it lagged. After you said boyish.
All right, are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So even if we did age Tanjiro up for him to not look as boyish, he's still not like an attractive character. Like if you think about someone like Uzui, that gorgeous man. Even Inosuke is more attractive than Tanjiro. Valid. So this is a lose-lose for me. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if I had to give it out, I think I would probably give it to Vegeta. Just looks so angry all the time. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Tanjiro.
It's so funny because I was just gonna say give it to Vegeta.
Oh, really?
Because
all right, I can side with Vegeta.
Who would I rather look at? Probably Vegeta. Like, I mean, Tanjiro just, there's nothing exciting about his face. Like
he's got that very stereotypical anime
character looking.
Yeah, face. Yeah.
At least Vegeta's got a little something.
That's true. Know? That's true. Yeah. All right. I'll give it to Vegeta.
We give it to Vegeta. Okay. So, we had that quick little discussion. Now we're gonna place them in an arena.
Who won?
Oh, I'm sorry. After those 5 categories, Tanjiro had 3 and Vegeta had 2, right? Because I think Vegeta had strength and attractiveness, and Tanjiro had the middle 3. So Tanjiro wins out of those categories. Hold on. Tanjiro wins out of those categories, but now we are gonna place them in an arena, just let them go ham, and we have to now decide who would win in a fight, Tanjiro or Vegeta. I feel like I feel like it's gonna be Vegeta. Like
it's 100% gonna be Vegeta.
Vegeta could just go Super Saiyan real quick and just hit him with a Kamehameha and like this.
I mean, Vegeta has range and close range ability, while Tanjiro only has one. Fair. He has to be close range to use his blade. I know his blade gives him some oomph, but Vegeta can just literally be like far away and just blast you with like just everything he's got.
Yeah. Right.
He doesn't need near you.
Yeah, exactly. I want more for Tanjiro, but unfortunately, like you said, like you bring up a really good point about the close range versus a long range thing, because that's really key in fights. So yeah, I don't think Vegeta will even give him a chance to.
Oh, not at all. No.
To use any of his sword styles. So
then again, Dragon Ball Z characters do like to see their people at their strongest, so he might wait.
But he's not like that as much as Goku is.
No, he's not. He usually tries to finish somebody off if, yeah. But
that's a good point though. I'm not into Dragon Ball as much as I used to be. So I haven't even watched any type of fighting with Vegeta in a very, very long time. So he could be one of the people that likes to toy with him a little bit.
No,
but I also feel like he's like, you know what, because, like, Goku will, like, I'm just going to go Super Saiyan 1 right now. And then, I'll build up to it. And Vegeta will go straight to blue. Like,
he would. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Vegeta is kind of more just like, let's get this done with. I got stuff to do.
Which I feel like, yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So we give it to Vegeta?
Yeah. So, hold on. We give that to Vegeta. So, Tanjiro won the categories and Vegeta won the overall fight. Shout out to Vegeta. Hold on. That was very interesting. That was a very interesting battle royale.
Weird. Yeah, that one was hard to decide.
Yeah, which I didn't think it was going to be that hard. Now we have the literal best segment ever. Not just saying that because it's my corner, but no. So this segment, Courtney's Corner, if you're new here, in the previous episode, I spun a wheel and it has a bunch of anime on it. And in this episode, I'm going to talk about the anime that I spun on my wheel. So the last episode, which was our One Piece mini-sode, I spun on the wheel Baki and Kabenari of the Iron Fortress. So,
which one do you want to start with?
First, I'm going to start with Baki first.
Okay.
But I'm curious, what do you think I will think about this show?
About Baki? Ooh, I want to say you gave Baki a 6. I feel like it didn't really, hold your attention. I feel like there was too much explaining about stuff that was happening instead of just straight scrapping.
Interesting. That's really interesting.
So
that's not why I don't like it.
Okay.
Because I actually felt like, okay, I'll be honest. I feel like Baki is an anime for people who just watch shonen. Because, to me, it gives, there's all this violence and fighting. But okay, what else? I watched 5 episodes. So I watched 5 episodes. Because I was intrigued because I'm like, I was excited actually in the beginning because I was like, wait, so there are these criminals, they're not linked, and all of a sudden they want to come fight this dude. Like, it was so strange like that. It's like, okay, this sounds really cool. This sounds really interesting. Yeah. And they're all coming together and it's basically going to be like a tournament or something or whatever. And I'm just like, I feel like that was so lackluster compared to like it started off hype for me. Like I was like, "Ooh, this seems really interesting." And it lost me with every single episode because I was like, "Okay,
Oh, dang.
it's just violence and more violence and fighting and punching and I like explaining. Like I like explanations. Like I'm all for that, but like I felt like it was just way too much fighting and stuff. Like I just felt like if you love fighting, you're gonna love Baki. That's what I felt when I was watching it.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true.
Like, but I will say that like, I don't hate the MC, so that's something.
That's good. Yeah.
Which is probably another reason why I watch so many episodes. But yeah, no, I was disappointed. Like I was very disappointed. Like I thought I was going to like it, and I don't hate it. It's just
you didn't like it as much as you thought you would.
It lost me. Like I said, like it lost me with every episode. So
okay.
I kept watching episodes because I was, like I said, I was hyped in the beginning. I was like, ooh, this seems so interesting, and then it just lost me. I was sad about that.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not your fault. So yeah, you're probably spot on with the rating, but just
not the reasoning.
The reason. But yeah, because I was thinking about a 5, but I was thinking about what I gave a 5, and then I would watch this over that. So yeah, I feel like it's more of like a 6 for me.
6. All right.
Because it's not bad by any means. Like,
no,
I actually like the art style of it.
Really, 3D didn't bother you?
Not like the trailer for MF Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Garbage. No, I wasn't bothered. I actually like the animation style because it's different. But yeah, no, I was disappointed. I am not gonna lie. So yeah, I give Baki a 6. Let's see. Kabenari. Oh my goodness. Okay, Kabenari of the Iron Fortress. Now wait. What do you think I'm gonna think about this one?
I think you gave this one a 9 because it's kind of like, it kind of has like the feel of Attack on Titan where people are fighting against an unstoppable force. And they've got like cities and stuff like that they protect, but you know, they always get in or something happens and stuff like that. So, and I feel like the art style is so clean and the fight sequences when they do happen are great and people actually have like emotion.
Okay. So, Kabenari of the Iron Fortress. So, here's the thing. You were correct in assuming that I was going to like this one because I love it.
Yeah, I figured you would.
and Jason. Literally, after I watched the first episode, I screamed out loud. What? Like, so loud because I was just like, I was just so baffled by what I just watched, and I was like, I can't wait to watch the next episode. So, I was hooked immediately. Like because there's like, you know, obviously these like zombie like people or whatever.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to look up really quick to see what it reminded me of. I don't know if you have heard of Snowpiercer.
I have heard of Snowpiercer, yes.
Okay, so that it reminded me of that with the whole we're stuck on this train. We're trying to avoid all of these. You know, like it reminded me of that, but then I realized obviously they're not on the train all the time. I was like, okay, so then that's fine. But anyway, so the reason why I was so shook after the first episode, obviously, I was watching, I already forgot his name, but I was watching the main character after, obviously what happened to him, and how he just cut off the circulation in his arm, and then he got me when he got up to his neck. I'm like,
yeah, and he was just choking himself,
and I was just like, I was scared. I was scared watching it, but like I was also like so intrigued, like I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. And then when you could see like the disease or whatever going up his body, and then it stopped.
Yeah.
And it just like kind of reverted. I was like, whoa, what the fork? And then you find out, I think in the next episode, that he's glowing in the same way that the Kabane are, like his heart, he has a heart cage, all that good stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then you obviously find out the old girl is also Kabenari, half human, half Kabane, whatever. And now I'm intrigued because I'm like, well, if she's there, if she's one of them, there's probably more somewhere else, and that's probably obviously what we're gonna find out later. But what got me, I'm not gonna lie, what pissed me off was them kicking him off the train, shooting him, not even kicking him off the train, shooting him. He just saved. I hate people like that. That drove me crazy. I'm like, bro, if you. Anyway, I literally have so many words I could say about this show, but the point is like, I was immediately invested in the story. I didn't end up. I almost binged the entire season.
Dang.
But I only watched 5 episodes, I think.
Okay.
But one thing I will say, because I genuinely thought after the first episode, I'm like, oh, this is a 10. 100%. I thought this was a 10. But as I watched more episodes, I was like, oh, okay. Like, it not that it was bad. It just, like, that hype didn't continue. Like, the hype didn't continue, and that was all. But I'm very invested. I'm just like, this is definitely one that I'm going to go back and finish pretty soon. Hopefully, once I'm done with all my arts and crafts. But I was so invested in that story that the whole, I always call it like a zombie apocalypse, but like that
basically, yeah.
I'm always curious of like the different ways that they portray that kind of thing and how they combat it. But actually seeing that you can be like half human, half zombie or whatever you want to call it is so fascinating. So I'm just kind of curious to see what's gonna happen now that. Because I think where I left off, they just decided, like, hey, we want you to help us. There's a group of us that's going to give you our blood, and that's...
I got you. I know where you're at. Yep.
That's where I ended.
Okay.
But, yeah, I do like the animation. I do like the fight scenes. I honestly love, like, everything about this anime. And literally the only reason why I'm not giving it a 10 is because of how excited I was and that it just wasn't maintained. That's all.
Gotcha.
So I actually give it a 9.5.
Oh, all right. Dang, that's higher than I thought.
Because oh my gosh, because I already know it's gonna be like amazing. Like I'm very excited about this one. So yeah, no, I like this week. This was I always like how my spins are different. These were very two different animes.
Yeah.
Both very violent. Shout out to violence.
Extremely violent. Yeah.
But yeah, I like those two a lot. Shout out to one of our TikTok followers for recommending Kabenari of the Iron Fortress. 10 out of 10 recommendation. Like, honestly, like that was just, thank you for recommending it because I did enjoy it. Yes. So I'm very excited to see what I'm going to spin next on my wheel. And if it's not Ranking of Kings... Okay, so got the wheel pulled up. I'm going to spin the wheel twice to get 2 different anime. So let's see what we get.
All right,
Come on,
let's
Ranking
go
of
ranking.
Kings.
Oh, banana fish.
Okay. This is
Kind
not
of like
shoujo,
a BO.
Yeah. That's what I
but
thought.
like gangs and stuff. It's good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
BL and gang sounds crazy. Okay. All right. I mean, I've actually wanted to watch Banana Fish. I don't remember why. There was something that made me want to watch it. So, okay. Now I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Let's see what else we got.
Moment of truth. Wait, is your name still on here?
I never watched that one. My Dress Up
Wait.
Darling.
Didn't you already watch this one?
No.
Oh, I bet. Okay, so it's about a guy who makes like dolls and their outfits and stuff like this, and a girl who wants to get into cosplay and them becoming friends pretty much.
Got you. Yeah, I think my dad watched this. That's why. He
That's
thought
what
I
it
watched
is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no, I'm excited. I'm excited. Wow, these are
Extremely different. Yeah.
extremely different.
Mm-hmm.
And even like very different from this past spin. So
Oh yeah.
shout out to that. These are very interesting spins.
Mm-hmm. Still very good ones. Both of them are great.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay. I don't even really have any words to say about those two anime to play.
We'll see how it goes.
Our next game, which was coined by one of our listeners, is our Ani-moji Game. So Jason and I each have 3 characters that we are going to describe to each other just using emojis. And they're going to be on the screen. So if you guys are not watching us on YouTube, but you're listening, we will try to verbally describe the emojis for you. And we're going to have to try to guess the characters. So we have 3 emojis for each character, and we're doing 3 characters, right?
Yep.
Okay. I think you went first the last time we did this game.
I went first last time, yeah.
I'm going to go first this time. Okay. So my first character. Are you ready?
Yep, go ahead.
All right. So I have a crying laughing emoji.
Okay.
I have a skull emoji. And I have a underwear emoji.
Crying laughing, a skull emoji, and an underwear emoji. Is it from something you've recently seen?
Sure.
Is it something that's spun on the wheel?
No.
Okay. Crying, underwear. Is it from Konosuba?
No.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Yeah. You know who this. I know you know who this is.
Crying, laughing. Dead. Underwear. Who's dead and laughs a lot? Is it from Soul Eater?
No.
'Cause he doesn't have anything to do with underwear.
Oh my gosh, Jason.
Who has something to do with panties? Who's a panty thief?
Jason.
What? What?
You know who this is. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think if I could even do. I could do a 4th emoji if you need one.
I might need it. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me type it in so I remember it. So a music note.
A music. Oh, Brooke?
Yes!
All right.
I was thinking skull, panties.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Jason!
Yep. That's on me. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I was rewatching our one about Gojo, and I was like frustrated retroactively. Like I was like, oh my god, like how did I not get that? But I know more about his red reversal in blue now, but
Yeah.
I'm very upset. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, so I've got the sword emoji.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the dragon emoji, and then I've got that like drooling emoji where there's like a little bit of drool on somebody's face. It's from something that I don't that I've probably watched maybe like 5 episodes of now, but you love. The sword and dragon.
Wait. Is this Meliodas?
It is.
I was confused by the dragon, but then I was like, oh, his tattoo. Like, okay.
Yep.
I got it. I got it. And so what is the drooling? Because he's drooling over Elizabeth? Is that what it
all the time.
Okay.
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, I want you to like that show, but it's okay if you don't. It's okay. I love Seven Deadly Sins, but it's definitely not for everybody. Mm-hmm. It's not, and that's okay. But I'll still be sad anyway. Okay. All right. So I have a rock emoji.
Okay. A
fishing rod emoji, and a green heart.
Rock, a fishing rod, and is it gone?
Yes.
Dang it! You took one of mine.
Oh no. Okay, what
That's
was your
okay.
going? I want to know.
My going was like the child face, then
Okay.
just like the strong arm, and then a green heart.
I wouldn't have gotten that from that.
I probably wouldn't have.
I don't think I
I
would have
needed to
gotten
use
that.
the fishing, so yours was better. That's all right. I had a backup. In
Okay,
case.
I'm glad you have a backup. So go
Yep.
ahead.
So I've got the guy emoji, just a guy,
Okay.
and then I've got the zombie emoji, and
Okay.
then I've got the glasses emoji. You need another one.
This is something I've seen.
It's something that you've seen, yes, and seen recently.
Like something I just spun on my wheel.
Yes.
Zombie glasses and a guy.
Yes.
Is this the main character from Kabenari?
Yes, it's a
Oh.
couple.
Because I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
But okay.
He's
it.
always got someone putting glasses on him because he's got those weird ass glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, like, my brain was like, Jason is making up a character, but I was literally just talking about this guy literally 20 minutes ago. Okay. No, that was a good one. Okay. So my last one. So I have a wing emoji.
Okay.
Like wings, like
wings.
angel wings.
Yeah.
The number 2.
Okay.
And a sword.
2 sword wings. From Bleach? No.
No.
2 sword wings. 2 sword wings. Who has wings? Is it from Chainsaw Man?
No.
2 sword wings.
This makes so much sense to me, but it might be like extremely
It probably
niche.
does make sense. I'm probably not gonna get this one.
I'm trying to think. I could probably let me
Go
think
ahead.
of what. Let me try to come up with the 4th emoji.
Alright. Yeah, well, I think of who has wings. And it's from an anime that you've seen that I've definitely seen, and it's got wings in it.
I don't think
Not
that
from
emoji.
Full Metal.
No.
Not from Demon Slayer, not from JJK, not from Chainsaw.
Let me see. Is there an emoji for this? Oh, there is. I don't think that's gonna help.
Alright, go for it anyways.
Okay. It's the headphones emoji.
The heck? Is this from Devil is a Part-Timer?
No.
Ah, dang it. I thought it was that nerdy kid. Alright. Headphones. Angel. Headphone Angel. I don't know. I'll have to. It's gonna hurt me, but go for it. What was it?
Okay, so if I tell you the anime, I want you to see if you can get.
Alright, go ahead.
My Hero.
My Hero, and they wear headphones, and they have angel wings. I will not remember this character's name. I'm so sorry. It is not clicking. Who is it?
Hawks, the number 2 hero.
Of course it is. Of course it is. I was too stuck on angel and not just wings.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I have let down the community of My Hero fans. I'm sorry.
I thought I nailed it with that one.
No, it makes sense now because he's the number 2 hero. He's got wings. He's got headphones. Yeah, no, it makes sense. No, you're 100% right.
Darn.
That's on me.
That's okay.
All right, my last one is the water emoji.
Okay.
Like beer, like the beer emoji.
Okay.
Then the screaming face emoji, you know, the like hands together, like screaming. It's from one of my favorites.
Is it Aqua?
It is Aqua.
Okay. So, literally, when you did water and beer, I'm like, that's probably Aqua.
Yep. That's all you need to know. She likes you.
But I wasn't sure. That's funny.
She's always screaming.
Yeah.
She's usually drunk and she plays with water.
Yeah,
I can't
like
let
that.
him get hawks. That's wild.
I like it. No, man.
No, you had it set up. You did.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I like that game. That game is always so fun.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones.
Our last segment here, we always like to do a creator spotlight. We like to spotlight our Black creators, just because ourselves we are Black creators. So this is a kind of a new and interesting kind of one, I guess you could say. So I've recently found someone on TikTok. Okay, so let me give you a little more backstory. For those of you who don't know or follow me on my main account on social media, I like to wear suspenders. So one of my followers actually tagged me in an account on TikTok of this Black-owned business that makes suspenders. And I went to her page and I went to her website. So this is called Dapper Expressions. They actually make anime themed suspenders. Because I know you're like, why am I talking about a random suspenders company on our anime podcast? There's the connection. Okay, so yes, they do make anime suspenders. They make a so
Everything,
they are
so much.
custom suspenders, so you can actually reach out to this company and they can kind of make whatever kind of suspenders you want, which is actually really cool and really unique about this website, this company. Like I said, so this is a Black-owned business. I myself have purchased some suspenders from them already. I had some one-piece ones, and they're so cool. And I will pull up the website really quick so you guys can look at it. Maybe.
If Chrome wants to work. There we go.
So I didn't know if another burp was coming or not. So I also failed to mention that they don't just make suspenders. They have all of these patterns and designs that you see can be made into bow ties, ties, socks, and blazers, I think, as well.
Yeah, blazers. Yeah, that's cool.
And what actually is something really unique and cool about I'll speak on the suspenders. They actually make suspenders that range from sizes for infants to people that are like 6'5". So like they have like specific sized suspenders for different sized people. And that's something that I think is really cool. But anyway, so I wanted to show the anime theme stuff. Is it okay? So they have Attack on Titan, Pokemon, Dragon Ball, Demon Slayer, Naruto, My Hero, Inuyasha, My Neighbor Totoro. Like I said, I have the One Piece ones, more Pokemon.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. I was gonna say they're Sailor Moon. So nice range of anime there. Not just shonen, not just shoujo. Like just like a nice range there. And so yeah, like I said, bow ties. They also something I failed to mention. They make matching hairpins as well, hair bows.
That's cool.
So pretty much like whatever design you see. So I'll show off some non-anime stuff really quick. Hold on. You can cut my blah, blah, blah out. So they have like different types of designs as well. They have football themed ones, like you can have your favorite NFL team, your favorite baseball team, your favorite collegiate team as well. Solid color stuff. They have comic themed ones. Yeah, I'm telling you, like whatever you can think of, they have the design for it. And like I said, they apply to bow ties, neckties, socks, all that jazz. So lots of different things. And yeah, like I said, I myself have bought some suspenders and I love them. They're amazing. And she is super sweet as well. I am now like friends with the creator on TikTok. So,
Nice.
yeah, so definitely go check them out. Like I said, it's dapperexpressions.com. So make sure you support, check out their website. I fully put all my support towards checking out this business. And yeah, that's our spotlight for this week. So that was our episode. This is our fall anime lineup episode. What did you think of the episode, Jason?
Happy with it. There's a lot of anime that I knew was coming out that was gonna be good or but there was a lot of stuff that I didn't even know about, and they seem interesting. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for this fall lineup. What about you? What do you think?
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited for the anime that we're gonna watch together. Woo!
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I am excited about. I'm always excited for every season. There's always a few anime that I'm excited about. So I'm excited to get that going, to continue some of the animes that I have been watching, but as well as start some new ones. So yeah, that was our episode. Please, if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to like, comment, share, and please subscribe. So we are at 544 subscribers. We've been gaining a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
We're really out here, Anime Cousins fam. We love you guys.
Indeed.
Please follow us on TikTok at Anime Cousins Pod. We also have an Instagram account with the same handle. I think, what do we have, like 6150 on TikTok, and then 1750 plus or minus on Instagram. So we have our platform. So if you want to stay on top of updates for the podcast, they will be easily accessible on Instagram. And then I will always post stuff on TikTok as well. Yep. But please also join our Discord. So you will be the first to know once we post an episode. That's the first place that I post information about our podcast episodes, or in our Discord. So if you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget we have audio versions of our podcast available if you want to listen to us on your way to work or whatever it is. So we have our audio versions available: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all that jazz. So definitely be sure to tune into that, because we have officially 1,000 downloads. Woo! Nice. Wait. Nice. So that's awesome. I'm glad people are listening to our audio version of our podcast, because we are a visual podcast first and an audio podcast second. I think that's everything. If you made it this far, we always appreciate you for tuning in. And we hope for your continued support. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next time, because we are the
Anime Cousins.
All right. You guys have a wonderful week. See you next time.
Bye.